Over 2,000 years ago, the Greek philosopher Hippocrates said, "Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food." He was correct. There is now overwhelming scientific evidence that food can be even more effective for preventing and treating diseases than the medicines we rely on. Hi, I'm Dr. Darren Morton, and I've been studying the secrets to health and wellness for over 30 years. We're about to explore how and why our food choices so powerfully influence our ability to be physically energised. We'll talk with the CEO of the world's first organically certified fast food chain and meet the trillions of friends that live in your gut. Today I'm going to talk to Tammy Phillips, the CEO of Oliver's, the world's first certified organic fast food chain.
Statistically, 87% of Australians every day think about making a healthy choice. I think that's such an interesting statistic for a business like Oliver's, because when we think about the locations that we're in and people that are pulling up in their cars and thinking about what am I going to have for lunch or what am I going to do now, we sort of are very aware that, that overwhelming amount of them actually are thinking about doing something healthy. And, and I think that's one of our big opportunities is how we, really engage with those customers at that point when they're thinking about that, to help them make those decisions.
You've been in this whole food space for many years now. What recommendations do you give to people who are starting on that journey?
We hope that when people are in our restaurants that they will be inspired. Sometimes people need to take small steps and just the little things and make little changes. And then there are other people that really just want to jump in and get really well educated and really well informed and really get to the finish line really quickly. Still some of my, happiest moments are when you hear somebody who's probably had a dreadful diet their whole life say, on the side of a football match or something, say, I've been drinking coconut water. I don't drink Coke anymore. All these things it does with so much energy. My skin is amazing. I sleep better, and you think, yep, yeah, funny that. And but I still think that makes me feel so happy because I think, well, that's somebody who has just, they've discovered something and it is making them feel so well that that they're going to keep discovering.
When we eat fast food, we often don't get one of the most important ingredients that makes us feel great. But a nutrient that you'll find in abundance in stores that promote whole plant-based foods is an unsung hero called fibre. Fibre is the undigestible part of plants. Modern medical research is showing that fibre contributes to our health and wellness in a more profound way than we first imagined. Contained within our gastrointestinal tract are around 100 trillion bacteria. That's 10 times more than the number of human cells we have in our bodies. Research is showing that the health and the happiness of the myriad of bacteria that live within us is intimately linked to the health and the happiness of the host, which is us. Let me introduce you to your gastrointestinal tract, which is approximately 9 to 10 metres in length. Now that makes it a huge part of who you are. Up this end, Annalie, we have the mouth. And at this end, Jay is holding the, So the first little part is our esophagus. When we consume some food, goes down here into our stomach, and then moving right along, it's the small intestine, which is incredibly lengthy. But it is here where we have this special ribbon to indicate that the party begins, that a very significant thing starts to happen. This last portion, referred to as your large intestine, is home to approximately 100 trillion bacteria. So how can we make these things healthy and happy? It all boils down to what we eat. If we consume highly processed foods, as they enter into our gut and through our stomach, they're absorbed very quickly. In other words, they don't go the distance and they leave those trillions of bacteria unhappy because they're hungry. As compared to when we consume whole plant-based foods, as they enter, they travel through our gastrointestinal tract, and because of their high fibre content, they go the distance. In fact, high fibre is sometimes referred to as nature's broom because of what it does through our gastrointestinal tract. And then as it enters the large intestine, that high fibre is fed upon by these gut bacteria, which in turn makes them happy and healthy. And as a consequence, we get happier and healthier also. We can treat our gut bacteria well by feeding it well. And it loves fibre of different varieties, which can be found in different coloured plant foods. So eat a rainbow. And be sure to drink your 8 glasses of water a day, as this is an important addition to a high fibre diet. Good nutrition is imperative if we want to be physically energised. And remember, fibre is king.